Jordan?
I think for an end of season 0-0, I thought it was a good game. Obviously, the conditions were hot, but I thought both teams were trying to win the game, trying to play offensive football, and they had some chances. We had some chances. We're playing against a top-class team, a team that been criticised a lot this year, but you only need to see where they finish the season. In the top four and into a European final. Got top-class players, but I thought our players coped really well with it, and we had some good moments in the game ourselves. So I'm pleased how it finished. We played 3 really tough games. I think everyone was talking about us maybe not getting a point, but we've only conceded 1 goal in those 3 games and had chances to win them all, having won 1 and drawn 1 and lost 1. So very pleased how the season's finished for us, and we can go away and be proud and work hard to have a good start for next season.
How do you reflect? I know you've not been here for long, but how do you reflect on the season as a whole?
Well, I can only really comment from the period I've come in, and listen, I left an incredible club, and I'd done that for a reason, and the reason was to come to work with the players. They're better than what I thought, seeing them close up, but they're also hungry. They're not just good players, they want to do well. So if we can keep them together where possible, and then add the bits of quality that the team needs, then we can look to push on again next season. So, but yeah, they've been a joy to work with. The support, you get a real sense of the club here. It's a real community club, and I'm really happy to be here.
Because you're able to give send-offs to Danny and Shinji?
Yeah, no, but listen, they leave here as champions. They've got the full respect of the players and the supporters. You're always in balance between sentiment and wanting to win the game. When you're professional, you want to win, but at the same time, both boys can make the contribution. Danny hasn't played at all for me, but he comes in and steadies the game. And Shinge, I thought he was going to score towards the end, so which would have been brilliant for him and for us. But both guys, their contribution, will never be forgotten, and we wish them very well in the next stage of their career. I think that there's been conversations. So, but what the end story will be, I don't know. He's been a real joy to work with. He's a good guy. Got lots of improvements to make. He's just turned 22, but we'll see. We'll see what the clubs can organise.
Brendan, when you've got in halfway through a season as you have done, is today almost a watershed, and you really feel that the Brendan Rodgers project can start now?
No, you get judged when you first come in. There's no waiting in football now. There's no time. It was a very difficult decision. Normally, ideally, as a coach and manager, you don't want to come into the summer. But I've had an invaluable period here, and that was the reason for coming. Seeing the players under pressure for this period of time, seeing if I can influence players that to be here for the project going forward. And I'm ever so glad I did, because they've shown great qualities, both in training and in the games, which gives me great hope going forward, because they get good quality, but we need that help in 1 or 2 areas, which I believe can keep our game improving. Yeah, I think it's not just about getting an appointment, it's getting the right appointment. And Lee I've known from my time at Chelsea, and he's always produced very, very good players. He knows what the club expect here and what they want, and I think it'll be a really good appointment for the club.
How will your relationship work? Will it be you recommend players to him? Will he recommend players?
Listen, it works all. I think now in modern football, the club will bring the players in. My strength is on the coaching field. That's what I do. That's my natural environment. And of course, you'll always recommend and work together with the club in order to bring in the best players that we possibly can. But there'll be no big change from what it was before here. The club will bring in the players, and the coach and manager, of course, has the input into that.
Okay.
Okay. Safe journey home. Take care. Thank you.